your work matters more than you think. And one of the reasons why I'm obsessed with storytelling is because, well, the stories that we can tell have the capacity to change people, change how they think, change what they do. And if we can influence enough people, we could change the world. And I think a lot of editors have forgotten this. By the way, my name is Shiny. I'm an Emmy-nominated documentary and commercials editor who's been working for 15 years with clients like Vice, BBC, Ogilvy, and CNN. It's my goal to help editors like you overcome randomly editing from the gut and consistently craft engaging edits using high-level storytelling and industry-standard workflow techniques that premium clients will pay £300 to £500 per day for. And this is a short episode because I just wanted to share something that's been on my mind recently, and something that I believe about this craft that perhaps goes unnoticed, ignored, or not given as much weight as it should. So many people outside of our industry see us as merely button pushers. And of course, there are button pushers. There are a great number of button pushers out there. The way that the industry has shifted from more high-end productions to more content has meant that there has been a huge shift towards button pushing as a medium for editing. But with the rise of AI, the button pushers will essentially lose all their jobs anyway. And if you contrast that to the editors, the people who actually care, then you'll notice a huge difference between their editing. When you have an editor cutting who cares, someone who knows that they can shape the world, how people see the world, rather, every cut that they make decides what somebody should focus on. It controls the emotional state of the person watching, and we have all this ultimate power, and it can go wasted. And it's the editors that understand this that really do go far, create the most incredible content, have the most fulfilling careers, have the greatest amount of respect as well, and the most enjoyment. Now, I got into editing professionally pretty much through chance. It was not something that was a part of my career goals. It was something about it. I didn't quite know what it was that I enjoyed. And the more I did it, and in fact, mentoring has taught me this, has taught me what I really love and why I continue to do this, and it's storytelling. I've realized that good stories transcend the medium. A great video, well edited, and it is an editor's medium, despite what the directors might feel. By the way, I direct as well, so I'm unbiased, but good stories, good films can connect to people and leave a mark. And that all of that can happen whilst you're watching a video in the bathroom. There is not really as powerful a medium out there in such a more accessible platform than video, even written text. In the same period that you could watch a video, the amount of text that you could read could never change your life quite as dramatically as if you're watching a video in that time. Every video, even corporate stuff, YouTube videos, or what you might consider to be the boring stuff, has the potential to matter. And when you approach editing like it matters, people notice. Clients, obviously, because the quality of your work is going to be substantial, it's going to be great, and they're going to be hooked, they're going to be impressed, and they're going to want to keep hiring you. Your audience is going to care. They won't even know that it was you that did it. Editors are very much the unsung heroes. But it will be you that has the power to grab an audience, to change their opinion, to have them feel or think something, And you get to decide what that is. And when you approach editing this way, you care. This mindset shift where every single piece of feedback is an opportunity to grow. The best editors that I've worked with, the best students that I've seen with the fastest growth, all adopt this mindset. Every piece of feedback is an opportunity to grow. Those editors that care deeply, even if they're less skilled, will always, from my experience, without fault, will always move faster, will always improve better, and create better work, and their careers will have a much steeper trajectory than the editors who are technically brilliant, but perhaps a little checked out. They're just going through the notions. They are creating edits for edit's sake. When you believe that your work matters, you pay attention. You switch on a different part of your brain, your body, you lean in, you grow. Now, I can always tell when I'm looking at students' work, and I will always comment, and I say, you had fun making this. And nearly always, the response will be, how do you know? And you know, once you've looked at as many edits as I have, there is some intuition there. And you know when an editor has had fun because they've gone the extra mile. And they've done more than a comparable editor has in the same time frame. They've taken that thing and they got so excited by this 3 or 5 second section that they've gone, oh, what else can I do to make this exciting? So even if you're working on corporate stuff, social media videos, whatever it is that you are creating, remember that your work matters. You matter, and the stories that you tell matter. Have fun with it. It's going to show. Make it a challenge to yourself to make this edit even more clear than the last, or more engaging than the last edit that you made. More importantly, or clear, or engaging, or emotional than the other editor, than any other editor. That's how you're going to get ahead, build a reputation for yourself, and have clients constantly coming out, reaching out to you. Now, if you want to create work that matters, or perhaps you're stuck a little bit with unchallenging projects or undervaluing clients, then of course, you can book a mentoring call with me, unsplice.com/help. I can help you figure out what's holding you back. I'm going to give you a roadmap, a step of all the things that you can do from right now, from this moment forward, to help you build edits that are more engaging, more fulfilling, a career that's more fulfilling, find clients that will bring you more joy. So whether you want to improve your portfolio, your edits, or your client targeting, then hit me up, unsplice.com/help. I hope this episode has brought you some motivation. All too often, as editors, we fall in the background, we kind of disappear. And so it's really nice to know when you have someone who has your back or who's been through it all. And yes, I've been through it all. So keep going. Your work matters. No matter what it is you're working on, it does matter, even if the client doesn't say thank you. Keep going.